Good morning. Day 19. Headed out of Rafaela, headed towards San Francisco. While the weather forecast didn't call for wind today, it's certainly very chilly out this morning, typical. And as you can hear, just have a little bit of a cough, but I feel pretty good overall. Today's going to be a long day, about 50 miles or so. And then again tomorrow, another long day. But after those 2 long days, I'll have 2 shorter days, and then I should be in Cordoba. I'm gonna finish navigating out of the city of Rafaela, get us on the main road, so that way we can get there. I actually brought some mittens, some gloves, so I'm gonna put those on. So it's chilly out here. Why be uncomfortable if you don't have to? They got this cool little median, I guess, in the middle of the road, and it looks like it's for pedestrians and bicyclists, so pretty cool. Most places you get yelled at, or they say walk your bike on things like this, but here they tell you to ride your bike on it. Pretty cool. So I'm going to take advantage of that and ride my bike on it. A little roundabout. Yeah, I don't think I'm going to ride my bike on it anymore though. It's pretty much over. It was fun while it lasted. And just like that, we're out of the town and back to farmland and dirt roads. So we'll make a turn onto the main road here shortly. So I think this is Route 70 again. So basically back to the grind of the highway. Or the main road anyway. Discovering is there's windy days and there's really windy days. So today, fortunately, is not a really windy day, but it's still windy. First town I'm going to come upon is called San Antonio. I'm going to stop and get some refreshments there. I think that's a little less than halfway there. I'm just gonna grind on this highway till we get there, get something to eat, chill out, and then complete the rest of the ride to San Francisco. And it's that time of the day for a roundabout. I'm just going straight though. It's a big roundabout. Today I cross over from Santa Fe province to the Cordoba province. I think San Francisco's in the Cordoba province. So that'll be my 3rd province, Buenos Aires province, Santa Fe province, and now today Cordoba province. We still have a ways to go to get there. to San Francisco, 77 kilometers. Got our work cut out for us today. Alright, so there's San Antonio. I don't think I'm going to be stopping. It looks more like a farm than a town. What's going to be going on? Just keep heading down the road and hopefully find something eventually. But we made it to San Antonio, so that's pretty good. We're doing well. Keep on going. Alright, so according to Google Maps, this is the road I'm to take. We all know the trouble Google Maps has got me into on this trip, so we'll see what trouble we get into today. Basically, it's off of 70 I was just on into a headwind, but I'm going to be taking a right, then another left back into the headwind, then a right, another left back into the headwind. Basically it looks like stairs or steps, because San Francisco is basically that way to there. So we'll be going this way, then this way, and keep doing that over and over again. So we'll see where these farm country roads lead us to, and hopefully they lead us to San Francisco. So we're back into the headwind again, which means for some slow progress. Headwind section, we take a right, and then the one will be to our left again, and that'll go a little bit quicker. So we got a couple more of those in the headwind. Take a right, take a left back into the headwind, take a right. So I'm just gonna make it through a few more of these sections, and then into town. Hopefully the direction into town is towards the headwind, but hopefully it's not too bad. And it comes and goes, you get gusts, and then right now it's pretty still. So I think the afternoon is the worst of it, which we're still in late morning, early afternoon, so I'm sure you can hear it now. It's picking up a little bit. You can see the trees. Alright, I'm gonna continue battling this headwind until I take my next right. Alright, so I made a right, and now the wind's to my left, and it's a lot quicker going. So I got a few more lefts into the wind, rights out of the wind, and then we got one big section towards the end, which goes right into the wind. That gets us to San Francisco. If it wasn't for the wind today, it would have been a really enjoyable bike ride. Now it's just an enjoyable bike ride. Get off the highway or the main road early on these back dulce, gelato, ice cream, where it all comes from. See, there's two cows together. I wonder if they're friends. This is our left into the headwind. What a difference it makes. Oh my god. Look at that. And then you basically just come to a cross. So come out of this. Next little section. Things you come across when you're biking in the middle of nowhere, Argentina. This is the emptiest town I've ever seen in my life. It's like a ghost town. Crazy, dude. Pickup truck there, pickup truck over there. So let's see if these places are serving food. Just the house. Yeah, I think it's just the house. Park there in the middle of the town of nowhere. Not even one store. Crazy. There's more birds than people. San Francisco.
San Francisco, la única Josefina.
Okay.
El pueblo de allá, Josefina ahí sí.
Okay, gracias.
Vamos, ¿dónde venís?
So yeah, Josefina or San Francisco. Not too often. And Josefina is directly into the headwind the whole time. So I'm gonna stick to the original plan and head to San Francisco, where I have an Airbnb waiting for me anyway. So got like these houses, they got street signs, but I don't have one freaking store that sells a bottle of water and a candy bar. Wild. Road cyclist there. Think that you can talk to a mountain biker. Wow. Alright, and I opted to get off of the nicely paved road so I could get out of the headwind That road basically goes right to Josefina, and then you take a right to San Francisco. Whereas this will do the steps again, basically out of the headwind, into the headwind, out of the headwind, and it heads both down towards Josefina and to the right towards San Francisco. So it should be a little bit quicker as well. Kind of in between, road goes between Josefina and San Francisco rather than going all the way down to Josefina and then we can turn towards San Francisco. So try to get out of the wind and try to get the more direct route. Alright, another turn into the wind. Some more cows. My shoelace. Alright, we're gonna get a brief end right here. But then the next turn, basically this long stretch that I'm gonna be into the wind, but it's right before town, so just gotta get through that and we'll be in San Francisco. Made the turn back into the wind, headed towards San Francisco. After I do this misery, I should be there shortly. Oh, this wind. Fuck. So there it is. That's what I'm battling right there. Cows on the way to San Francisco. And some more cows over here. So I think my time on these country roads is finally coming to an end. I see the road up ahead. I cross over that and that should put me into San Francisco. And then if you're watching these videos, you know the first stop is usually a gas station. Get some Wi-Fi. Today I get something to eat. Message my host for Airbnb. And then head over. rush hour traffic in San Francisco. A little different in this San Francisco. And if you don't know by now, you should know how excited I am to see the YFP. Or YPF. YPF, baby. Hold up. Hola. Café con leche?
¿Un café con leche?
I'm sorry?
¿Cómo?
Café con leche?
¿Café con leche quieres?
Sí, ahí es.
Bueno, ahí le digo cuánto es.
And Wi-Fi?
Sí, ahí doy.
Man, gas station food never tastes so good in my life. Just gotta ride 50 miles into the wind. Food tastes amazing. Although they did have the cafe with Cafe con leche, the coffee was a little burnt. Wasn't the best I've had, but it was still pretty good for a gas station. Christ. Well, that's what I get for playing with my cell phone while I'm on the bike. So the outskirts of San Francisco definitely look a little gnarly. All there is messy. But downtown is really nice. Cobblestone streets. See a bunch of Benzes and Beamers. So what does $50 a night from Airbnb get you in San Francisco? Let's take a look. D for Doug. That's right. Modern apartment. Still Argentina keys. Gotta love it. And when I say modern, we got a flat screen, like barely any bezel around the edges TV. We got some sick Pink Floyd artwork. Digging it, digging it. For breakfast, we got some cookies, some coffee, some snacks. Actually, we got bike parking right here in the kitchen. This is a kitchen area, obviously. It's got a washer and dryer, which I'm not gonna have time to use, unfortunately. A couple burners. But the best part, the fridge comes stocked. It's got water. This big ass Miller genuine draft, which probably gonna drink that in just a minute. And got a nice chair here. We got a little vanity area. We got a toilet and of course a bidet. And I haven't tried the shower yet, but I'm hoping it's gonna be hot. It looks good. Can get some soap in there. And then we got the bedroom over here, which has a balcony over here, which gives you a view of San Francisco, Argentina, somewhere between Santa Fe and Cordoba. Those are some pretty interesting looking buildings right there. And then we got another slider that leads us back into the kitchen so that I can grab my beer and start my shower. And I'm probably just gonna head out to get something to eat and then get some sleep. I got another long day tomorrow, so I gotta plan that and try to find somewhere to stay. So this is probably gonna be it for today.